Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back again with a story time. So this is a story time video about, oh my god, I'm already getting emotional. Okay, so this is a story time video about how my best friend saved my life. If you guys don't know my best friend, then you probably don't follow me on Instagram, because if you follow me, it's like we're sharing my Instagram accounts. But yeah, I love her, man. She's like, anyway, so let me get to the story before I start getting emotional. So let me tell you what happened, you guys. So if you're on my Instagram, you already know like a little bit of the story. I wrote a lengthy caption about this on her birthday, but let me tell you guys what really happened. So this is the full story, so it might be long. I don't know. I will just try and shorten it into, I don't know. This happened a few days before the last paper of my finals in uni, in my 400 level. And this is what happened. I came back to what do we used to call this thing? It wasn't hostel, it wasn't dorm, hall. Yeah, I came back to my hall, and someone told me, oh, let's just call my best friend Angel. Yeah, so someone told me, oh, Angel said this and so about you. I was like, it's not true. And then someone else told me again that, oh, something happened, and Angel said da about you. I was like, no. Then I went to meet her, and I was like, because we were never that kind of friendship that it was, oh, this person said this about you, that person. We've never had that kind of thing in our friendship before. So it was shocking to me. And then like, she had been my friend, okay, when I was a 400 though, she had been my best friend for 2 years. So, and I didn't expect that kind of thing from her. I honestly didn't believe it, to be honest. I did not believe anything. So I went to her and I was like, did you say blah 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 blah? And she was like, no. That where did I hear that from? I was like, exactly you. That it doesn't even matter where I heard it from. That I don't even believe. I mean, let's go and buy I would say let's go and buy food from Calf, yes. So when Calf came back, then someone else told me. Then I met the first person that told me that Angel said something about you, and I was like, she said she didn't say anything. Then she was like, that is not true. She now called like different people that were in the room, and they were like, and they all said she said this. So now I started getting upset, and I was like, oh, she doesn't have any reason to lie to me, because the worst I can do is be angry. The next day I've forgotten. I knew that she wasn't lying. Like my best friend, I knew that she wasn't lying. So I was like, okay, you know what? These people are saying that you said this thing. Let's go and meet them, because I don't like all this rubbish of you said. I don't like I was genuinely like annoyed on her behalf that somebody is opening their mouth to say rubbish. So she said, yes, sure, that let's go to their room. So we went to the room, and she was like, she never said anything like that. And then we all just sat down there, and we just kept on going back and forth with the other girl. In my mind, I'm thinking, I don't know why you guys will be saying she said stuff that she didn't say, like. And then at the end of everything, she now said, oh, that she actually said it, but like she didn't mean it the way they said she said. Like she didn't. The way she said it was like, I know that she would never deliberately say something to try and hurt my feelings. So she said she said it, but like she didn't say it like, she didn't say it the way they said that she was saying, something like that. It was such a big misunderstanding, and it was already late in the night. I was tired, everything was just messy, and I was kind of disappointed that, oh, at the end of the day, after all my gra she said it actually. And then I was just pissed at her, like. And then I went to her, and then we left their room. Obviously we left their room, and then we came out, and then I told her, see, you disappointed me, I never want to talk to you again, blah, blah, blah. Just leave me alone, just be on your lane, and just let me be on my lane. I'm just tired of friends, you guys always do things to me, I'm just tired. And then I started crying, and she was crying, and it was just a mess. And then I went to my room and I cried, and she went to her room and she cried, and she texted me and she was like that she's sorry, and she didn't mean, I knew genuinely that she did not mean any of that. I was just angry at the whole situation, honestly. So the next day we didn't speak, and it was the most awkward thing ever, because you guys, anytime we have an argument, we sort it out like there and then. Like we've never had an argument drag. Like I've never not talked to her because we're fighting. It has never happened before. So this was the first time, and this is the only time that has ever happened. And it was so awkward. I felt so bad, because like she walked for the second exam alone, and it was so heartbreaking to me, because I was like, ah, man. And then like I was walking with a whole bunch of people, and they were laughing. And then like I just saw her and I felt so sad. I was like, I was just so upset, but like I didn't show it because I was still upset. And then yeah, she went for the second day. She went for her papers alone again, and I was just so sad. And then I didn't talk to her still, and oh man, it was hard. I was so sad and everything, but like it was a necessary process. So this is the like, day of our finals year. So like I wake up early. Last paper, after this paper, I'm going to be graduating. Like what? I was so excited. So I woke up early, I did my makeup, like I dressed up, like and my paper was for 12, so I was ready by like 10:30 or whatever. So I was just on my bed. I think my cousin even came to my room and we were just gisting. Then next thing, I just saw my best friend running to my room. She's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, somebody is mad today. That's you're coming here to come and shout, what's wrong with you? So she came to the room. She's like, "What are you doing? The exam has started." This was by like 11:23. And no, let me say this was like 11:20. Let me say it was 11:20. And she was like, "The exam has started, what are you still doing here?" I mean, I was still looking at her like I was still giving her attitude, and I was still like doing the most and everything. And then she was like, "Where's your bag?" And then she wasn't even listening to me or whatever I was doing or whatever. She was like, "Dress up." She took my shirt and she threw it on me, and she took my skirt and threw it on me. So she was like, "Dress up, the exam has started." And I was like, "Exam starts by 12. She was like, "No, it started by 11. You guys, I have never been so scared. And she already packed all my stuff, like my ID card, my pen, paper bag, whatever. She just put everything in the bag and she carried it and she held my hand. And then I was still buttoning my shirt and trying to pull up my skirt and wear my shoe and everything. And you guys, mind you, I forgot to mention that my room was on the topmost floor, and it was like, my room was C406 then, that year, in Dorcas Hall. And the thing is that the stairs are like this, then one floor, then you go another floor, and like that, and then it's not like one step, one floor, one step, and it was like two. It was really, it's something to climb from the last floor to the 4th floor was something. And like, she could have just stood downstairs and shouted my name, but like she came all the way upstairs, and that's something that I would never take for granted. And like every time I think of it, it's like, but that's not even the deepest part of the story. So as I was saying, so she held my hand and she was running with me to CDS. If you're in CU, you understand the distance between Dorcas Hall and CDS. It's not the farthest hall from this thing. It's not as opposed to coming from Mary Hall to CDS, but like Dorcas Hall to CDS is a distance. So she held my hand and we were running to, we were still not talking, I was still giving her tea, but she held my hand and we were running to CDS. And then on our way we saw our supervisor, our what's it called, our level, we saw one of our lecturers. Well, he was our friend too, and he was like, Belema, you better run there, it will soon be 11:30. It was like, we didn't even check the time, we're still running. And then my exam was on the 3rd floor in CDS. You guys, when I got to the exam hall, I was sweating. I entered and wrote the exam, and we got there by 11:28, you guys. And the thing is that in CU, you cannot come late for an exam. You cannot come later than 30 minutes into an exam, whether it's a 1 hour paper, 2 hours, 3 hours. Once it's 30 minutes past, you cannot write the exam anymore. So she took a risk by leaving the exam hall to come and get me from my hall by like, she probably left there by like maybe 11:17, because I know she ran back to the hall to come and call me. And we got there by 11:28. 2 minutes later or 5 minutes later, we both would not have been able to write the exam, and we both would have had carryovers, and we both would have not graduated. Like, that is a risk that I can never take for granted in my life. Like, that's something that she has done for me, that no matter what she does to me in this life, there's no getting angry with her. I don't care what it is. I really don't care what it is, because this, if she didn't come and get me from my hall that day, it could have changed the whole course of my life. Like, I wouldn't be recording this video right now if she did not take the risk to leave the exam hall. And mind you, they already shared the answer script, but they hadn't shared the question papers yet. And she was just I found this out after the exam, and she lied to the invigilator that she needed to get a calculator. First of all, she was like that she needs to do something, and then the woman was like, she should go and sit down. Then she just said, I need to get a calculator, and she didn't even wait for the woman to say, okay, go, or okay, come back. She just left and she came to come and get me. And like, that just means everything to me, because the fact that we were not even talking and she still came to do that for me is just something that I will always appreciate, because like, there were other people there. My boyfriend at the time was in that exam hall and like I had friends in the exam hall that that could not take that kind of risk for me, and it was the person that I was not talking to for days that came all the way and made sure that I wrote the exam, and that means everything to me. And I cannot say enough thank yous to her, because it just feels like nothing will ever be enough. And man, like that's like one of the most self-sacrificing things that anybody has ever done for me. And like she didn't have to do that for me, she didn't have to take that risk, and she didn't have to do what she did. Sorry, I had to stop the video and get myself together. She didn't have to do what she did, and that's something that I would never ever, like, I don't even know, I think I should say her name, because she like, you guys, Boundary, please, like, I love you so much. You don't even know. You've been like the best friend ever. Like, I don't know what I did to deserve you and to deserve your friendship, but you are everything, and I just love you so much. And if not for any other thing, for doing that for me, because you don't know how much it changed and saved my life. Like, I would not be where I am now if you didn't do that for me, and if you didn't take that risk, and if you didn't go like that extra mile for me. And I will always appreciate you. I've said thank you like so many times, but like I know you keep saying I beg, but like it's more than just, it's just I don't know, I just love you so much, and I hope you know that. And yeah, I know we've both done things for each other, but like this one has stuck to me, and I can never say thank you enough. So thank you, and thank you, and thank you again. Like, I love you so much, and every time I remember this, I just always tell God to bless you for me. Like, you don't know what you did. You don't know what you did. You are like the best friend anybody could ever ask for, and like that's why you're like one of my only friends. Like, cause with you I have everything I need in a friendship. So yeah, I know you're probably going to say, I beg, keep quiet. I know you're going to be like, I beg, what's all this emotional stuff, but like, I just love you, and I just want you to know that. And yeah, so you guys, that was how I wrote my exam, and that was how I did not have to not graduate, and that was how I'm where I am, and that's how I'm recording this video for you guys now, because somebody was selfless, and that's like the ultimate show of love. I can't even say enough thank yous. You guys help me tell her thank you. Like, anywhere you see Bam Daily, please, even if you have to mention how my pictures on IG, you guys tell her thank you for me. Like, every time you can, every time you see her picture, every time you see a post I make about her, just tell her thank you. Just mention her and say thank you, because I can't say enough thank yous. So that I honestly need you guys to say enough thank yous to her for me. I think I'm going to put her Instagram in the description box below. Like, I think I'm going to link her Instagram. You guys, I need you to tell her thank you over and over again for me, because she's everything, and it's the least I could do. Yeah, so you guys, it's the end of the video. Make sure you treasure the friends that actually go a long way for you. Like, and also, you guys, please don't go to bed angry with your friend. This is something that we never used to do, and imagine, like, I don't want to imagine anything else, but don't go to bed angry with your best friend. There's nothing that's worth it, because like, what if a person dies that night? Like, what are you going to do? How are you going to feel? Like, don't go to bed angry with your best friend, or with your friend, or with anyone. It's really not worth it. When people do wrong to you, just forgive and forget, and just let it go, because like, life is too short. I can't even say this enough. Life is too short. The person that you see today might not be here tomorrow. So just love people, be open-minded, and just be better. And I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. So it was a bit emotional. Like, I think I'm going to cut off some parts, because like, I can't be crying on camera. Come on. Don't forget to click Bam Daily's link in the description box and tell her thank you for me. If you don't want to click the link, go to my Instagram. The link is in my description box, and you'll see pictures of me. And I think I'm going to post another picture of her today, and just write thank you. And I just want you guys to spam that comment section and tell her thank you over and over and over again, because like, just imagine how different my life would be, like, if she did not do that for me. Just imagine. My parents had to pay school fees again, my siblings, and I'm the first child. Like, imagine me having an extra year. I mean, no offense to people that have extra years at all, but like, this one would have been out of my carelessness that I had an extra year. So you guys, spam the comment section on the picture I'm going to post today, and tell her thank you for me. Tell her that I love her, and she's the best friend in this world. And see you in my next video.